What's the difference between the Hebrews and the Jews? Hebrew is a language. Jew is a nationality, right? Judah was a man. He had a son. We're the children of Judah. And the language that the Jews spoke were Hebrew. So there's no difference. Hebrew is a language. It's not a nationality.
Is it derived from Israel or is it derived from Ethiopia, Africa?
Well, Hebrew, let me get it. Get me Genesis 14 and 13. Now there are some Ethiopian Jews that are real Jews. We don't deny that. But that thing through Haile Selassie and the Jews and all that, that couldn't be further from the truth. Alright? Ethiopians are Hamitic. The Jews are Shemitic. Two separate races. You understand that? Let me get Genesis. Let me show you something, sister, right here. Read Genesis 14 and 13. Read.
Genesis 14 and 13. And there came one that had escaped, and told Abram the Hebrew.
Abram the who?
Abram the Hebrew.
So Abram lived in the land of the Chaldees. He's traveled in Africa, but he was in the land of the Chaldees. Alright? And he was called a Hebrew. Why? Because he was the grandson of Eva. Eva, through Peleg, kept the language in the earth. Hebrew was the original language before the tongues were split. Okay? So in the Bible it tells you that he was called a Hebrew because what the language came down from Eva, Peleg to Abraham and to the children of Israel. So Hebrew is not a nationality, it's a language. Okay? Now when it comes to Ethiopians, they are Hamitic. Okay? They are not Jews. The majority of the Ethiopians are not Jews at all. They're Hamitic. They're from the seed of Ham. We're on the other end are from the seed of Shem. African Americans are from the seed of Shem. How we get to Africa? I can show you how we got to Africa. Somebody get my book from Babylon to Timbuktu. We didn't start in Africa. Get Galatians 4 and 26. Get page 84 on this. Got it? Let me show you something, sister. Because yes, we were in Africa, but there was a purpose for being in Africa. Somebody get Luke the 21st chapter. Grab that too. We ran into Africa running from Roman persecution. And it's written of in the Bible. Christ told us when the Romans take us down, flee into Africa. That's how we got to Africa. Okay, we fled into Africa. From Jerusalem, Israel. I'm going to show you. I need you to get that one first. Galatians 4 and 26. Read.
Galatians 4 and 26. But Jerusalem, which is free, which is...
Take your time, brother. Read it again.
But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
It's the what?
Which is the mother of us all.
It's the cradle of all civilization. Jerusalem is the mother of us all. And if anyone know any, what you gonna do with that picture? Come on now. If anyone dealt with any level of geometry, geographical location, you'll see that Israel is a part of Africa. It's right there on the outer skirts, right outside of Egypt. You can see that? So that's really the mother of us all. All life came from Jerusalem, that dark region. Alright? It's the mother of us all. We're not Africans. We're the cousins of Africans, but we're not Africans. We're Shemitic. The children of Israel. The children of Israel. We're from the seed of Shem. The sons of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Like who? We. Like, I can give you some examples. The North American Indians. They're also Israelites. They're from the tribe of Gad. The Puerto Ricans.
Outside of being Israelites.
Okay, what the other people are? Okay, you got the white people, which are Esau, Edomites. You got the Hamitic people, which are Africans, like the North Africans, South Africans, Canaan, the North Africans, South Africans, Ethiopians, and Egyptians.
None of us in America are 100% Jerusalem descendants. Most of the Africans now most people sentenced to slaves have been to.
Not all of them.
Well, a lot of us.
A lot of them have.
But the only way, how can you tell? How can you say to yourself that you're not? How can you say that you're not of any other kind of blood? You don't have any other kind of blood in the system besides Jerusalem or.
I can't say that. But I can say that the Most High's Bible is perfect. And I know that the Most High would not have his curses. Let me answer the question. I know that the Most High wouldn't say that the curses would happen to a people and then have the curse happen to someone else. If he said that these curses would only be on my people in the last days, that's the distinction. Us. The greatest curse is a slave ship. And the fact that we've been dragged to an unknown land and sold to our enemy in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter. Okay? And another thing about our nation opposed to the other nations, we are very fertile. The other nations don't have children like us. That's why they go to these fertilization clinics and all that. So that's also a fallacy to say that every time a white person slept with a black person that they had a kid. Even when two black people sleep together, they don't have a kid every time.
One more question.
Okay, come on.
Now, what is the purpose of being here?
My purpose is here. Get Isaiah the 61st chapter. I'm going to sum it up for you. We are commanded, we were awakened in the last days to awaken the 144,000 that would rule this earth under Christ. We're here to let the earth know that judgment is coming here. Concentration camps are about to happen. The mark of the beast will be revealed and people will be killed in great number, according to Matthew the 24th chapter. And we must repent, change our lives, come back to Christ before the consummation. That's our job. We're here to enlighten the poor of the earth, let them know they're not just poor, they're the chosen people of God.
Christ for all people or is it for select people?
You want me to read it? You believe the Bible, right?
I would like to be
I'm asking you. You ask a lot of questions. Can I ask one? Do you believe in the Bible? Okay. Matthew 15 and 24. Show that Christ is are right and read. Show her so she can't think that I printed this myself.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, good. You said who is Christ for, right?
I said is Christ for all people or is he for particular?
Wouldn't he be able to answer that himself? Read it.
Matthew 15 and 44.
Matthew 15 and 24. Read.
But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Read it again.
I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Read it again.
But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
It gets no clearer than that. He was sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So we're here to awaken the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Now listen, sisters. And through that, we'll be a light to the Gentiles. So that they'll learn to serve God and Christ in righteousness. Because the people of the book are not showing forth the book, you have America in chaos and wickedness. So we're not excluding the other people, but we're doing what Paul did, what Christ did to the Jews first, then the Gentiles. How can you get the earth together when you cannot first get the poor and the people of God together? So you got the Gentiles who screwed everything else, screwed everything up. They screwed everything up. They have actually given us the blueprint of how to follow the Most High. That's why we're living in this backwards, chaotic world. So now, we're not doing this just for us. We're doing this for all human races. To come back to the Most High and serve